What's up guys, this is PD Crowd and today we are going to see how to be a better gamer in PS4. And I have 5 tips for you guys, so be sure to subscribe and like my videos, and I'll be encouraged to post more. The first thing that you need to worry or to think about is what kind of game you are playing. There are many kinds of games: first shooter games, third shooter games, RPG games, adventure games, fantasy games. You can mention many kinds of games, but like you need to know what kind of game you are playing. For example, if you are used to play gunfighting games, like it will be very difficult to play RPG games. So you need to adjust with the gaming situation. You need to choose what kind of game you are playing and what kind of thing you should do. And my second tip is, what kind of environment are you playing in space, underwater, in ancient ruins, or in the city? Like you need to know what kind of environment you are playing, and you can use that environment to play easily without any hardship. So like you need to know what kind of environment you are playing. For example, in the previous clip I show you Uncharted 4, which is more like flexible combat, but when you come to Red Dead Redemption 2, you need to take covers and you need to play hard. So like you need to know what kind of environment you are playing. For example, if you see Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's a full RPG, so like you need to play more moving and dodging and hitting with swords. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, you need to hide and play with your guns. So you need to know what kind of environment you are playing. For example, if you are playing Just Cause, you can destroy the environment, so you can kill your enemies by distracting the environment, by causing chaos. So you need to know exactly in what kind of environment you are playing. Like this is the main concept of getting better in games, especially if you are a console player, if you are Xbox or PlayStation gamer. So you need to remember this, because even in battle royale games you need to know your environment. For example, if you are playing Fortnite, you need to know where the treasure chests are and where nobody land, and you can acquire those chests and you can go and fight more easily. So first you need to know in what kind of environment you are playing. And the third tip is, you need to know what kind of weapons you have in your inventory. For example, as you see in Red Dead, most of the weapons are like they are not some of them are semi-automatic, but most of them are like rifles, like repeating rifles. You shoot one time, you reload, you shoot one time, you reload. That's how you play. So in this kind of situation, you need to control the timing. You need the timing. Without that, you can't do anything. So you need to think about that more carefully. For example, in Uncharted, the best weapon is AK and M4 or M4. I don't know the real name of the weapon. So you need to hold that weapon and play. And my first tip will be how to aim. Like you need, when you aim, be sure you are aiming without like movement. As much as possible, hide in one spot and aim. If that's not possible, like Horizon Zero, as you see in this clip, you need to fight. Like you need to, as much as possible, maintain your aiming like in front. Okay, like you need to estimate how your enemy is firing, and you need to fire inverse of that. It's very hard to express it. Just you need to know, like you need to keep practicing if you want to master this basic aiming. For example, as you see in this clip, I'm firing a very big gun. I get it, that machine who control the other machine, like some kind of boss, minor boss fight. Like you need to, you see over there, now I'm launching those grenades like on his head. Like I estimate the distance between us and I hit him. You see, like I kill him very easily without any problem. So first you need to learn how to do that. It's very important to learn how to do that. Or especially in RPG games like Horizon Zero, if you don't know how to aim and if you don't know how to dodge, you will die like in a minute or in a second, just like that. So you need to learn how to aim properly, because it is you or them. If you can't aim properly, you will die. You will die a very horrible death. Like like you need to use as much as possible powerful guns if it is in gun games or like RPG shooter games. For example, over here you see, like I'm using this gun. Like this gun can finish 2 or 3 robots in the in 2 or 3 hits. But if I use my bow and arrow, it will take me many minutes and it will take me almost all my ammo and my crafting ammo. So like I need to be careful. Like as you see, I'm estimating my aiming. This is the crucial part of a game. You need to aim more accurately or you will die. For example, in Fortnite, like 1 second aiming can determine your if you are alive or if you die. Like it determines your like 1 second can determine your life. Like 1 second can determine if, for example, I was number 2 in one game, okay, in Fortnite, and like because of my stupid mistake, the guy killed me with shotgun, and I was pissed off. So like you need to aim properly. You need to aim properly. Without that, you are nothing. You can't play games. Just go find another job. And my last tip is stay alive. The main concept is not killing many people, not like scoring like high scores. First, learn to stay alive. Learn to survive. For example, if it's RPG games like Horizon Zero, collect as much as medicine, as much as resource, as much as everything. You like it will take many hours to do that, but you will not regret it when some kind of fight come up. For example, I didn't collect resources in this video, as you see, so I was desperate to find resources here and there, like running. So like you need to collect resources before a fight, or you end up like be desperate to collect resources, like as you see in the clip. So like in order to stay alive, you need to do all the above things. Especially know your enemies. Know your enemies first, and like if you know your enemies, this means you know your environment. You know how to kill them more easily. You know how to aim more easily. You know their weak spots. Like over there, you see those golden things. They are the weaknesses of the enemy. So I can use that to finish the enemy. So that's how you can stay alive. Like if you can't stay alive, you can't play video games. You need to stay alive first. Okay, so these are my tips, my 5 important tips. So now let's go to my minor tips that could help you to be a better gamer. Number one of this tip is like this minor tips is that practice every day. Practice makes you not perfect but near to perfect. So you need to practice every day on your aiming in all kinds of games. Jump, aim in objects, aim in people, aim in everything. You need to practice this every day. My second minor tip is you need to leave the game. Don't just see it as a game or like see it like it's life or death situation. Okay, when you do that, your subconscious will use that, and you'll do everything in your power to survive those kinds of barriers, and you can be successful and you can be a better gamer. So you need to think about this really hard. And start like when I say like think it very like it's like life or death situation. I didn't mean like be very furious when you die. When you die, go practice. Like I told you to practice in my first minor tip, but this is different. Like you die one time, it's okay. Okay, you suck. So what? You can practice. You can enjoy yourself. You can be better, improve yourself. Plus, you can do whatever you want in game. So just keep in that mind, that thing in your mind. And my fourth minor tip will be like if you are listening some songs when you play games, listen some kind of inspirational songs. Okay, like some kind of some kind of music that can inspire you. It's psychologically this kind of inspiring song. It make you ready for battle. For example, I can recommend you a couple of songs, and I'll put them in description below. Just for if you are desperate right now, I can tell you one song. It is the Imagine Dragons song. It's the Warriors. Like go and search it in YouTube. You can find it in YouTube very easily. It is a very amazing, very inspirational song. And also you can listen some Viking songs. They help me a lot, especially when I play this kind of RPG games like Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, Fallout. They helped me a lot. They are very they inspire me. So please subscribe my channel and give me thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.